Welcome to the Build Your Reiki Business podcast. I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, founder of the Reiki Business Collective and creator of the Build Your Reiki Business program, sending blessings and best wishes to your Reiki business. Greetings, welcome, and thanks so much for joining me for this week's episode of the Build Your Reiki Business podcast. It's Christian of Standing Stones Healing, and I am so honored to welcome you to another episode of the podcast. In this week's episode, we're talking about restarting your Reiki business, restarting your Reiki business after a pause. But first, I want to let you know that registration is now open for the Reiki Business Summit. This live online event is happening September 13th and 14th. We're bringing together Reiki leaders for live presentations on important Reiki business topics, discussions with like-minded Reiki business friends all around the world, and connections. You won't want to miss this transformative weekend. Learn more and save your spot at early bird pricing at reikibusinesssummit.com. When it comes to restarting our Reiki business after a pause, I think it's first important to define what I mean by a pause. And to me, this is simply when we've had no activity in our Reiki business for several months or more. It could be 3 months, 6 months, a year, a couple of years. And this is no activity at all, so in which we are doing nothing, not seeing clients, not advertising, not doing any admin kinds of things, no activity in our Reiki business. And I think it's important to define this because ebbs and flows in our business are normal. So we can have a period where we have less activity or not as many things happening, not as many clients. And this isn't a pause in our Reiki business per se. So a period of slowing down, a period of stepping back isn't in itself stopping. And I think sometimes we forget that business does ebb and flow. Reiki businesses ebb and flow. All kinds of businesses have their up times and their down times. And on our Reiki business journey, we're going to have times when we have more activity and less activity. That's normal. I think nature is an amazing example of this for our Reiki business journey. Nature ebbs and flows and has a winter, and nature is not all go, 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 all growth, growth, growth all of the time. It can't be. It needs downtime. And so in our Reiki business, we too don't need to be go, go, go and grow, grow, grow all of the time. And really, we can't be either. Nature shows us that it's actually not natural. So downtime in our Reiki business is normal. Slow time is normal. But even outright stopping in our Reiki business is normal. I know this from so many students, so many clients, and so much mentoring that stopping our Reiki business, pausing our Reiki business is completely normal. So many Reiki practitioners do it. And if you are doing it right now, you are not alone. This is why all of my programs have lifetime access, because it's very common to start building your Reiki business a little bit, put it on hold. Build a little bit, put it on hold. See some clients, take a step back, including a complete pause. It's totally normal. And so I'm going to share with you ways that you can get back into your Reiki business when you want to again. Some things that you can do right now to start getting back into your Reiki business. Now, I want to throw out a disclaimer. I have not stopped my Reiki business at any point. Yes, I've had times of slower activity, but I've never outright paused or stopped my Reiki business. And in my teachings, my programs, my podcast, my videos, I speak from experience. But this is one thing that I don't have direct experience on, because since I've never stopped my Reiki business, I've never restarted my Reiki business. But I have plenty of experience in helping other practitioners restart their Reiki business, and I know exactly how you can jump back in. Number one, the first thing I need you to do is to release judgment of yourself. When we pause our Reiki business, we can feel some feelings of guilt or shame, and those feelings can keep us from restarting our Reiki business. We might have feelings of worthiness. Who was I to do this in the first place? Who was I to think that I could do this? And who am I to try this again? But Reiki, the energy, is not judging you. And Reiki, the system, is not judging you. So please don't judge yourself. Like I said, this is completely common and completely normal. Life happens, things happen. As human beings, we have a lot going on and we have a lot of priorities. So please release judgment of yourself for stopping your Reiki business. And Reiki practitioners, let's release judgment of one another. Let's not judge one another when another practitioner pauses their Reiki business, because we don't know. Someday we may need to as well. Number two, to restart your Reiki business is that you need to decide to restart. Now, this might seem like a no-brainer, but it's actually not as easy as it seems. We know from physics that an object in motion tends to stay in motion, right? And an object at rest tends to stay at rest. And so just making the decision to get moving again is actually hard to do. So cut yourself some slack if it takes a little time for you to decide to restart your Reiki business, even when you know you want to. But first, before you can set that object of your Reiki business back in motion, you've got to decide that it's something that you want to do. And it's okay if you don't. Indeed, I have a podcast episode on quitting. I'll drop that down below so you can check that out. But yes, it is okay if you decide that you don't want to restart. Number three, in order to get that ball moving again, you're going to need to take some action. And so number three, I want to encourage you to get back into your Reiki business journey with your own personal practice. So starting with self-Reiki, whether it is a few minutes, a full session, whatever that looks like for you. And if that feels like too much, I encourage you to do one hand position, draw one symbol, recite the precepts, put your hands into Gasho. Just taking some simple self-practice actions is going to help you get the ball moving. Now, as I was making this list for you, I realized, hey, actually, I talk about a lot of these things in my Reiki Business Ready book. I'll drop that link down below, but definitely that book that helps you to determine if you're ready to start a Reiki business will indeed help you to restart your Reiki business. But I talk about self-Reiki in that book because it is so helpful for us in getting started and getting restarted on our Reiki business journey. You know, when we restart our Reiki business, it can feel like we are starting over. But the truth is that we're not. We are not starting completely over from zero, because all of the knowledge, all of the experiences that you have from your previous Reiki business experience are coming with you. You haven't lost them, so you're not starting over from zero, and you haven't lost Reiki. Getting back into our Reiki business is just like getting back into our Reiki practice after a pause. Start off simple, start off slow. We might feel the desire to jump in with a bunch of sessions, but I want to encourage you first to start with your own self-practice. Number 4, to restart your Reiki business is to connect with the Reiki community. The Reiki community is vibrant and supportive, and it's here to encourage you in the restarting of your Reiki business. So connecting with your Reiki community, having conversations with other people who get it. Remember, there are lots and lots of Reiki practitioners who have restarted their Reiki business, is going to be really helpful for you in getting restarted. Of course, if you haven't already, you can join us in the Reiki Business Collective Facebook group, and we have monthly gatherings with our Reiki Business Roundtable, where we meet on Zoom to have Reiki business conversations to support and encourage one another. And this is the perfect way to restart your Reiki business. The links to join the Reiki Business Collective and the Reiki Business Roundtable gatherings on Zoom are down below. And number 5, offer Reiki sessions. I want to encourage you to consider reaching out to your past clients. So the clients who you met with when you were working on your Reiki business before, because your past clients may very well be interested in a session with you again. So I recommend reaching out to your past clients and offering them a session, either at a discounted rate or maybe even free sessions. Because depending upon how long it's been since you've paused your Reiki business, you may need some time to get back into the flow of a session, to feel confident, and to get some practice. And so offering discounted sessions is a way to bring in your past clients, bring them back, and acknowledging that you are restarting your Reiki business. You could even call it like the restart special or something like that. And offering free sessions can be a great way to get back into offering Reiki sessions as well, to get that practice, to get warmed up again, to get that Reiki business object back in motion. Now, number 6, finally, I want to encourage you to look at getting clients in the same way as you got them before in your Reiki business. When we are looking to restart, we can feel the urge and even the excitement to do all of the things, to jump in, dive in, feet first, to do everything, to advertise, to post on social media, to call up everyone, and to do everything all at once. But winter does not go to spring all in one day. As a matter of fact, if that happened, the earth would be overwhelmed. We would be overwhelmed too. And so it's a good idea on your Reiki business journey, in your restart, to take inspiration from nature and to not overwhelm yourself by doing all of the things all at once. You only need to do one of the things when it comes to getting clients. And rather than doing all of the things, I encourage you to consider and reflect, what was the number one way that you got clients previously in your Reiki business? And to do that way, to use that way first. So if it was word of mouth, to start talking to people about your Reiki business restart. If it was repeat clients, calling up those past clients and having them come back. If it was posting flyers at your library, go post the flyers first before you start doing all other kinds of things. So start with the number one way that you got clients previously in your Reiki business before trying to do all of the things. A slow restart is going to help keep you from feeling overwhelmed and is going to help you get back into your restart in a more natural kind of way, a more balanced and a more earth-like kind of way. And number 7, I encourage you to check out my Reiki Business Blueprint. It's a step-by-step guide to starting your Reiki business, but it's also perfect for restarting your Reiki business as well. The blueprint breaks down the process into easy, actionable steps to move forward on your Reiki business journey, and it even includes a one-on-one session with me. You can learn more and get it right now at standingstoneshealing.com/blueprint. The link is down below. So, is your Reiki business on a pause? Are you thinking of restarting your Reiki business? Or are you in the process of restarting your Reiki business? Join us in the Reiki Business Collective Facebook group and tell us all about it at facebook.com/groups/Reiki Biz. Sending so many blessings and best wishes to your Reiki business. Thanks for tuning in to the Build Your Reiki Business podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and send to a friend. Learn more about the Build Your Reiki Business program at standingstoneshealing.com/build. Sending blessings and best wishes to your Reiki business.